Let's talk about the online course success formula. So what is that? When it comes to creating successful online courses, it is really important that certain factors line up correctly. And I like to compare it to a slot machine, like in a casino where you win when the numbers or images or whatever it is line up. For example, if you have 3 sevens in a row and then you win. If you have a 7, a 3 and a 7, you lose, it doesn't work. Okay, and it's kind of the same. Like let's say we have 3 fields or digits and the first one is, for example, your market. As we talked about, your market is super important. It needs to be good. It needs to be there. There needs to be a clear niche that you can conquer. And then the second number is basically your product. And your product is also you, the instructor. Are you sympathetic? Do people like you? Does the course really produce an outcome? Is the course well designed? And everything like this, okay? And the third one is the marketing. It's how you promote it, SEO, Facebook, Google Ads, whatsoever, and how well you promote it. So we have the market, we have the product, and we have the marketing. And if just one of these is bad, it just doesn't work. Like let's say you have a really great market and you have an awesome product, but you have shitty marketing, like nobody will ever hear about your product because your marketing sucks, okay? So it doesn't work. Let's say there is just no market, but you have an awesome product and you're great, your product is great, it's the best product there's ever been, and you have top-notch marketing. Who do you want to market the product to? The market is not there. And this, this is how it all correlates. And you can actually break this down even further. And I created a little, let's say test formula for you to play around and to explain it in a bit more detail. So let's take a look at it. All right, so this is the little success formula, the calculation, and it's in no way really accurate, okay? It's more just to show you or let you play around with some numbers and see, how it all works together, how it all interrelates, and to help you to understand it just better. So we have the market. Really important, as I said. Then we have the product, offer, and you. And kind of all these three belong to the product because you are the product as well, and the offer, how nice you present your product. And then we have the marketing, which is really important. And then you can calculate your chances for success. And I have a multiplier. For example, I said people buy from people, so you are really important. Your experience with the topic, you need to be the authority, you need to be the expert in the field. So I multiplied with 3 and marketing even with 4. So it has a higher multiplier and a better leverage. And for example, to the market, we have, of course, in the first place, it must exist. You have to have an existing problem and desire and a niche that you can dominate. When it comes to the product, it really must bring results. You have to have a nice outcome and it must be highly attractive, like it needs to have a nice design in the best case and have a nice user experience, and it should be really easy to understand. Then we have your offer. It needs to be clearly articulated. It shouldn't be confusing, and it must really be attractive as well when it comes to the price value proposition. It's like, just imagine Spotify. Like you get all the songs from around the world for just around $10 per month. They have so much value for such a low price. And so, of course, things like this are always helpful and help to make a more attractive offer. Then when it comes to you, as I said, authority, trust, competence, and yeah, people buy from people, and marketing. It's all about your funnels, the strategy, the ads, and the channels you use. And then you can see, for example, let's say you have the market is just really bad. You have a really bad market, but you have an awesome product. It's still kind of a okay thing. Oh, I have here a little table where you kind of see the results. So everything below 5 is bad, 6 is kind of okay, 7 decent, 8 pretty good, 9 outstanding, and 10 is just Michael Jackson the king. So this is just incredible. And yeah, if you have a bad market, okay marketing, even better marketing, you can see how it basically correlates. And this is kind of interesting and helps you to get a better understanding. The thing is though, marketing is so extremely powerful. Like usually if you have a good market, your product doesn't even have to be that good. It can still be quite successful. For example, in Germany, we have Deutschland sucht den Superstar, which is kind of a copy of American Idol. And sometimes you have really shitty artists, but the marketing is just great, because it's like on prime time. You have one of the most successful private television channels in Germany, and then you just, even if the singer, the artist is not that good, you can still make a superstar out of him because you have just great marketing. And if he or she has a nice personality, is funny, somehow it even makes it much more easy. And so yeah, these are the components that are really important when it comes to having a successful online course. So just play around with the numbers and see where you are.